Hey honey bunches, welcome back to another video. I'm gonna do a daily vlog as the title suggests, and today's a Saturday. I was gonna do it like yesterday and today to show a bit more of like my uni productive type of day, but yesterday was quite boring. I just went to a lecture and then for the rest of the day shut myself in my room to get an assignment done, which I then overwrote by like double the word limit, which is really annoying because then I spent most of the day like removing the work that I just done, which is really demoralizing and disheartening. But I think I have to remind myself that it being the first assignment after 4 months, a bit of a like bumpy start is to be expected. Anyway, today I have a lot of like jobby type things planned. I've written quite an extensive to-do list, and yeah, I'm just gonna kick through. I'm just gonna get through some of them to make me feel a bit more on top of it, because yeah, I've just been doing a lot of uni stuff this week and have been trying to get ahead in that department and stressing myself out when I don't need to, but yeah, I need to have a bit of a day for just not doing that. So I'm gonna do a lot of jobbies, a bit of cooking. One random interesting thing that I did do yesterday is go to this tailor I go to. She's very cheap, it's like $5–10 like a garment, depending on what you want it to be, what you want done to it. But for those polka dot pants I was wearing in the previous vlog, I just want them brought in at the top, or the elastic tightened, because they just don't stay up. So I'm excited that that new garment will be getting a lot of wear soon. Like her fee of like $5–10 plus like the $4 or whatever that the pants cost, that's still a pretty budget friendly sustainable route in the fashion department. This week I unnecessarily stressed myself out because I started assignments that weren't due super soon, and then I needed to get started assignments that are kind of due soon, and that just made me stress and feel like I wasn't on top of it when I am. But yeah, I was feeling a bit, you know, bogged down for no real reason, brought about because of my own outlook, I guess. But yeah, it just hit me yesterday. I was trying to get excited about doing some HBOT stuff this weekend involving food, and when I'm stressed I don't lose my appetite, but my just interest and excitement for it just like evaporates. Dreaming up recipes, like nothing sounds appealing. Whereas when I'm really chilled out I can, yeah, activate that part of my brain. But I'm feeling a bit better this morning. Did some yoga, slept in an extra hour or so, that was much needed. But yeah, got a bit more household stuff to do today because my mum's away, and well, I don't know, gender division of labour is real, even if your brother has a legitimate reason. He's doing a master's, and
smile. We laughed at our mistakes, eating cake to our heart's delight. But tonight you've lost your appetite, and someone's gotta pay. But please take my advice, don't throw this away. Don't you throw it away, because if you do, it's you who'll be crying. Honey pie.
So I've just ticked off a few emails and other jobbies, as you saw. As for my weekly plan out thing, I actually didn't finish it, but that's okay. I started it. It's a Frankie planner that I got, but I think I've mentioned that, and I just write in all the things that I've got to do, which is what you generally do on a planner, but I also write down what I should do for uni each day to sort of break down the work I have for that week. Yeah, and then I have like an extra to do segment in which I write all the other stuff like HBOT and outings I want to do, errands I want to run. What now? I think I'm going to finish the food shop list and then head out and do that. And I've got to get a few other things like a light bulb for my lamp, which has lasted like 12 years. Not that that's interesting information, but I need to get a new one and get something at the chemist, other stuff like that. So I'm going to do that. Hopefully I'll be heading out at 10:30, which is super soon, before most people wake up on a Saturday to do their food shop.
I must convey a word to the wild.
That date's wrong, but I am heading out at that time.
Don't you throw it away, because if you do, it's you'll be crying. And once I'm gone, I won't be back. Can't stop the train once it's rolled on down the track.
So I'm back home. It's about 5 to 12. So the cooking that I was going to do today might just have to happen after lunch. Otherwise, I probably will make a mistake. Don't really cook that well when I'm hungry. Like super hungry. Which is me now. So in I go.
Don't throw this away. Don't you throw it
Don't pick it.
away. Because if you do, it's you'll be crying. And once I'm gone, I won't be back. You can't stop the train once it's
Hey HoneyBunches. I've just finished lunch and I emptied the dishwasher and I did some washing up, so the kitchen is looking spick and span for some cooking. So I've got this pillowcase. It's not very big, but brownies aren't that gonna cover a lot of space, so I'm gonna make the brownies that you saw in the previous vlog, photograph them for my postcard series, which is exciting. Second photograph. That's why I bought the flowers. I spent a long time deciding on the colour to tie in with the raspberries on the brownies. And then I'm going for the brown sheet to go with the brown brownies. Oh, food photographer speak, if ever there was it. Yeah, so that's kind of the plan for this afternoon. I might try and edit like half a video. I'm doing what I ate in a week this week, which is why the food in this video, I'm not going to show it as much, I guess, because it's in that video. Which is a bit of a bummer because like food's my thing for this channel. So anyway, it's just a vlog. I was going to go to the film Hotel Mumbai tonight, but yesterday was the New Zealand massacre shooting, which I read somewhere like for the equivalent of how many shootings happen in New Zealand, or deaths by terrorism, or I can't remember what it was comparing it to, but this is the equivalent of like 5 9/11s for New Zealand or something like that, which is immense and sickening. Obviously, I don't mean to put like I don't know, make it triggering or totally ruin the calming vibe of these videos that I know a lot of you appreciate, but back to it. Photographing the brownies. Here I go.
You can't stop the train. You can't stop the train. You can't stop the train once it's rolled away.
So I just put the brownies in the oven. This is my laptop that you're perched against. And I made a double batch because I think that'll look best in the photograph, and also it's a more usual brownish size tin that I put them in. So yeah, hopefully they cook just as well as last time. Fingers crossed. As you saw, I had that like oat milk coffee latte, iced coffee before. I have that like once every, I don't know, when it's on special at the supermarket, once every like 3 months or something. And I'm feeling it. I'm so shaky. Could not hold my hand still. Well, it feels like it. Maybe it's more internal shake. It's not showing. Okay, so now I'm looking up a few reference recipes for pilaf and verde, which from my research already seems to include pretty much any herbs you like, including chives, basil, parsley, dill, and coriander. So, oh my god, I'm so shaky. I shall see which ones I decide on. If I'm honest, I've been looking forward to doing this photo shoot H-body thing the whole week. It's really been what I've been looking forward to. One bit of advice I have for those in school or in uni is the phrase, I was reminded of it. I had heard it before, but I saw it on the Plant-Based Judy, her other account. The whole stay in your own lane notion, that asking other people how their assignments are going and where they're up to, if they've started things, it's just not a good idea. I hate being asked that question myself, and I almost always lie because what I'm saying isn't reflective of how I'm feeling. I might have started it, but you know, it's just unnecessary. So just do your own thing, have faith in your own progress, and don't compare yourself to others. That's pretty much what it's saying, but in a more like, just keep your blinkers on academic wise, but not social and being friendly and all that otherwise. For a bit of context, this is the recipe that I'm trying to capture. I had to charge the battery, so it's now like an hour and a half later. It's 3 o'clock and I've made the brownie. It's looking great. It's cool enough to photograph now. I'll cut it up in a second. And the pilaf's nearly done, just needs to finish cooking. Potatoes in the oven, and I've made the verde, salsa verde. So I'll show you that now and get on with the photo shoot. Yay! The brownies were actually a little bit still raw in the middle, which is super annoying, but they're back in the oven. I know that's not how you bake at all. An extended period of time outside the oven means they stay out, but fingers crossed they just firm up a bit, and pilaf's nearly done. And if it's good, then I might be able to photograph both. Since now I've got a bit of time on my hands, I am going to make another iced chocolate and try and redo the thumbnail for the previous What I Ate a Day video, because when I film them, I'm really bad at just making sure I get a good picture of something somewhere along the day. I've cleaned them up as best I can. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. This size tin, combination with the amount of time that I put them in, didn't work out too well, but that's not a problem with the recipe, that was my end. Anyway, I shall take the pics now.
I understand you're only calling 'cause you can't.
My back hurts, but here's my setup again. This is getting deja vu from last week. Realizing that it looks way better when the picture is taken and edited, so I'm just gonna go with this.
But if you really wanna help me, let us stay apart.
I'm a sweaty red mess. But no, I think it looks good. I think it has a bit of an Australian bush theme. That was unintentional, but anyway, looks pretty fine. I think it will come up well. Perhaps those keen eyes out there though have realised that I used frozen raspberries, and frozen raspberries on a kind of white pillowcase isn't the best match, so I'm going to clean it up quickly, get it soaking, so hopefully that doesn't happen. Although it is my pillowcase, I don't really care. It has a bit of history, doesn't it? I'm so pooped. Okay. I think it's the bending over and taking the photograph that really takes it out of me. So I'm going to have a little sample of this mushroom and spinach pilaf, and roast potatoes with salsa verde, or just verde I think it is, and hummus. But hopefully it's a success. Please be. Because this would be like a fab main meal type dish. It actually has a few elements that I think would be great for the postcard series, because it's comforting, but a bit unusual. Okay. It's delish, but there's a lot going on. I think I'm going to taste it separately. The rice is good. I've got raspberry stains all over me. It's got like cinnamon and cardamom and cloves in it, so it's got that sort of vibe going on, and the brown basmati gives it a nice nuttiness. As for the potato, I think I'd take out the kale. There was dill, mint, parsley and chives. Yeah, take out the kale. Maybe it doesn't need as many chives as well. There's like a bitterness and a bit too much onioniness. That's easily fixed. Yes. Okay, all together once more. Sorry if this is boring. It'll be a bum to edit, I'm sure. That's good. It's like 85% there. Yes. Sweat patches. Oh. My brother's girlfriend's coming over for dinner, so he's cooking. I think we're having a roasted tomato salad-y thing. I don't think I'm going to be very hungry. I want to do some reading tonight of a new book. I finished my other one, Eat Up, so I was watching a Holly Exley vlog and someone recommended in the comment section the book Factfulness as one that isn't so, it's the opposite of depressing in the state of how the world is. Obviously it's not gonna make me go, we don't need to worry, but you know, it's just probably a more positive read in terms of how the world's going. Yeah, and my brother just has it on his Kobo, so that was great because I have some other books in mind but I don't have them. This is the cover. It's now 5:45 and I'll do like, I don't know, half an hour of reading. Yeah, today's been good. It's put the balance back in the week between uni and HBOT, more creative me stuff, so yeah. I'm a lot happier having taken today to do that sort of stuff. Because my description of the book wasn't that great, I'll read you the like subtitle. It's called Factfulness. 10 reasons we're wrong about the world and why things are better than you think. What an angle. Okay, I read 20 pages. That's great so far. I'm a bit too tired to articulately summarise all what I read in an entertaining way. Time to get up from this comfortable position. Ooh. Ooh. Hey honey bunches, it's a lot later. It's 8 o'clock now, had dinner and then edited all those photos, made the new thumbnail for that other video looking a lot smarter as a result, and I was gonna do some editing of my what I ate in a week video, so gonna jump on that, but I think I'm good for today. I'll do that tomorrow because I want to have a shower as well and sort of wind down. Before, I don't know when it was, sometime this afternoon when I didn't film, I watched a Liv B video about her moving into a new house, which just is like the latest in a spree of people, like vegan-y, really quite young, creative-y people buying their own house. It's throwing in a bit of a spanner into my complex of like what you should be achieving in life. Like Caitlin Shoemaker from Full of Plants, Liv B, and there's someone else I'm majorly forgetting. Australian house prices are like through the roof, and my generation, it's kind of like common knowledge that unless you like inherit a lot of money, find some job that just like serves you really well, or you get a massive help from your parents to get a mortgage, and there's kind of not much hope, and you have to be like in a relationship to join up your incomes. But what was that? I'm 21 and I guess it's kind of the norm for people to move out of home from now or before now going forward, but my living situation is very appropriate for me right now. Like, I have access to a fab kitchen that my family are more than happy for me to use and provide them with the goods so they don't have to cook as much. Surrounded by a lovely dog and some chickens, lots of garden, lots of flowers to take pictures against, which is kind of my vibe at the minute on HoneyBunches onion tops. If you see my Instagram or my blog, shameless plug, my dad works in Canberra, my mum goes up to visit some of the time, so it's not like it's a crowded space, and it's kind of handy for me to be at home to help out with like keeping things running. So I guess what my point is, it is totally normal to like have a like, should I be thinking about these things when you see certain people announcing whatever, like a house on, it's totally normal to see things like that and then have a little rethink and like be a bit shook. Did I just say shook? But be comfortable and confident in your own sitch. What was the phrase I said before? Stay in your own lane? Or just be happy in your own lane? I don't know. Yeah. Be happy in your own skin. That's easier said than done. But don't feel weird when those questions come, or like people are thinking your current situation is weird. Anyway, ramble. We're gonna have a shower and chill out. Thank you for watching, honey bunches. I think I'll sign off this vlog here. I hope you have a lovely couple of days until I see you in the next video. I love reading your comments. They really brighten my day, and I love engaging with you in that way. So if you have a mo, I would love to hear what you're up to or whatever you have to say, if it's nice or just not negative. So yeah, if you want to catch me on Instagram or anything, I am just at HoneyBunches onion tops. You can see me there on most days between now and the next video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.